All right guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for tuning in. Very grateful. Big shout out to all the subscribers. Welcome to anybody new. Let's talk about how to basically jab when stepping, but you could include a lot of other punches, almost every combination. 1, 2, hook. That's all it is, just one step. And then you're there, then your feet are set, and you can let the 1, 2, 3 off. But when you step, you're gonna throw the 1 at the same time. When you step, you're gonna throw the 1 at the same time. And the 1, and when that lands, is gonna land at the same time as your foot. And when that lands, is gonna land at the same time as your foot. When you're stepping as well, with this exact bit of information I'm about to give you, because when you break it down into its simplest fashion, it's actually quite straightforward, right? Here, bing, here, bing. Get used to that. So step, jab, step back, jab, step forward, jab, step back, jab. It's a great way to start learning, right? Then you've got to tie the two together, obviously. So once you've got that down, then as you're pushing off the back foot, take the same amount of distance with the steps and just put a jab in there. So first things first, we want to get into a good stance, right? And after this, I'm going to leave a video. Excuse the noise in the traffic at the moment. I'm just trying to find a place where there's no snow, and this is one of them. So I'll leave a video after this, directly after this video, right, attached onto it, of me with a client, where I was explaining to him how to run it, so you, the beginner, can do the same thing, because there is going to be always a disconnect with the feet when you first start out. It's a little hard to get that rhythm together, right, to get the coordination. But here's a good tip, right? Get in a stance. Now the goal is to jab like that, right? Okay, that's what I really want you guys to focus on, want you to be able to do, because it's one thing stepping and jabbing, that's all good, right? But you're going to need to bring the two together. And how you do that is you just separate them, right? Initially, right? Okay, everybody can take a step forward and anybody can take a step back, right? So when you step forward, you just put a punch with it. It's that simple. But it's the timing of the punch and the timing of your feet that is the most important part, right? For example, I don't want to lean like this with my jab and then step, right? You're going to have no power on that. The coordination's going to be off, the rhythm's going to be off, and it's just not going to work, right? At the same time, I don't want to step and then punch either, right? It's the same thing. You might get a bit more power because your foot's already on the ground, but you really want, and you can push off the back foot too. This is going to really help, right? I want to push off the back foot, and as this snaps, as the impact lands, boom, I want my front foot to land at the same time. Just checking, make sure the audio's in. That's basically it, guys, right? And you can practice this very straightforward, right? You can start off with just imagining, you know, you're in a shadow boxing situation, right? And then just step, 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 step and punch, step, step and punch, right? Bring the two together. That's as easy as I can try to explain it to people, because you're just going to have to throw a lot of repetitions in there to be able to get, you know, better at it. Of course, repetition's the key, but understanding what the timing is like, and when you need to land your foot and the hand, that's really important too. Giving yourself a little push off from the back foot too is good. Maintaining a good stance is crucial, right? You don't want to step and have your back foot glide under the back there, right? You want to be here, boom, and I've got the same stance here, right? Very important. But yeah, check out the video next. It's with a client, and I think it's Russ, I'm not sure, can't remember. It was a few months back now. So hope everyone's well. Thank you for tuning in. As always, smash the like button if you enjoyed it. It's got to come from here. Peace, I'm out.
Boxing.
Okay, so stepping with a jab for a beginner, a good way to learn it is just to start with the footwork, right? So you're going to get in a good stance, nice and relaxed and balanced. Feet a good, you know, right, like good distance apart. Knees bent, hands on the chin, and then just take a step forward. Right, then jab. Just don't move when you step. Don't move your feet. Here, bing, here, bing. Get used to that. So step, jab, step back, jab, step forward, jab, step back, jab. It's a great way to start learning, right? Then you've got to tie the two together, obviously. So once you've got that down, then as you're pushing off the back foot, take the same amount of distance with the steps and just put a jab in there. Beautiful. Going backwards is actually quite difficult. I wouldn't recommend it as a beginner, but if you do want to do that, you're just doing it in reverse, right? You're pushing off the front foot, boom. And as you land on the back foot, that's when the jab hits. Yeah, that's what I mean. It ain't easy. Yeah. But
you kind of go back
because you're doing it at the same time, boom, boom, boom. But it's like the timing is not easy. So I would just recommend doing the one going forward. So start again from the very beginning. Take a step, jab, step back, step forward, step back. That's a great way to start practicing shadow boxing, stuff like that. And then when you want to put it together, step in with it, step in with it, step in, step in. Bring that back foot through. See how your back foot's hanging out there?
Instead of stepping.
Yeah, but your back foot's staying there, right? You got to really make a step with it. That's a big part of it, right? You got to really make a step with it. That's a big part of it. And then I'll show you with the 1-2 step, right? Step back. Do it again. All right, now put a 1-2 in it. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing, you're just putting a 2 behind it. So when you're practicing this, when you're practicing the jab, boom, boom, boom. Right?
On the bag too.
Yeah, on the bag. And you got to bring that back foot through a little bit more. Let's practice it a little bit. Practice it on here, bringing the back foot through. Jab. All right, let's work on that jab a little bit, right? When you do actually step in, you want to flash it straight and then bring it straight back to your chin. Flash it straight and then bring it straight back to your chin. All right, that's all it is. Get a nice balance, straight punch, get nice impact, right back to the chin. Beautiful. Yep, keep that right hand up. Good. Step in with it. Boom. There you go. Boom. Don't show it, yeah. Just from here, boom, right back here. So you're gonna be in the same position right here. Bam. Yep, right hand up. Good. And sometimes if you're there, you don't even need to leave your feet, right? If you're in the right distance, shoot it. Straighter. Yep, that's it. Because the jab is the safest punch in boxing, but also the most dangerous. Because the jab is the safest punch in boxing, but also the most dangerous. Just to be clear, there are other punches that are equally as dangerous. You know, if you get encountered on a rear uppercut, a lead uppercut, a cross, and you're meeting another punch, it's obviously very dangerous. But the point is, the jab is extremely dangerous if you're getting lazy with it, if you're not flashing it fast enough, if you're not bringing it back to your chin quick enough, if you don't have the right distance measured. And not to mention, it is the safest punch, but it is also right up there with a very dangerous punch to throw if you don't throw it correctly. So just to be clear. Figure that one out. It's true though. If you're at a distance and I'm using a jab here and I'm using it safely like that, fine. But if I throw a jab here, I'm potentially exchanging a jab for your right hand. So I'm throwing a jab, you're throwing a right hand, who's gonna come off best? You. And that's why a jab is very dangerous, because especially in the mid-range, right here, or you could slip, you could slip, throw a hook. Bang! You could slip, throw a cross, uppercut. You could slip anything. I'm trading my jab for one of your power shots. So you got to be careful when you're stepping in that mid-range with a jab. That's why you got to get good. That's why you got to get sharp, accurate, fast, and purposeful. Keep that right hand up. Jab, hook, hook cross. The jab, hook cross. Same with the jab. Step in with the hook. Step in with the hook. One step. Throw the cross. Yeah. It's not easy. Lift it up a little bit. 1, 2, hook. Jab. 1, 2, left uppercut. Jab. Uppercut. Uppercut. Hook. Cross. Roll. Jab. Slip cross. Slip hook. Slip cross. Slip uppercut.
Boxing.
Yeah. Nice, bro.